okay. So I take all the stuff up to the top of the apartment after the long ass drive, and he's like, yeah, you can't stay here, man. There's a boiler there's a something about carbon monoxide leak. I go, what? And he says, yeah, you can't stay here likely until probably late next week. And I go, what? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, yeah, okay, it's good you got your stuff. We're gonna have to go stand outside. And I've just put all of my things, my diamond play button, my talking of my diamond play button, my PC, my clothes. And then, so I get my little bag, and he's like, yeah. And bearing in mind, this is my interim place I'm staying. My interim place that I did not check up on. I didn't check. I was like, this will be fine. I'll just stay here for a bit while I look for my billionaire's apartment, my billionaire's mansion, so I can be down in Brighton. What am I gonna do? So I do a bit of ringing around, and I go, my good friend Wilbur. I call up Wilbur, and I go, hello? Can I stay at yours? And he goes, yeah. And so I go around to Will's with my bag. I only have pants. And I go around to Will's. And I'm kind of like, well, fuck, what do I do? He's like, you could stay here for, a bit if you want. Like, you'll see how we go. And I'm like, all right, cheers, mate. So he lets me stay there. But in the meantime, I'm kind of freaked out with just having all of my stuff just locked in just this apartment and I don't have the keys for, Rambo. I don't have the keys. And the guy said, and I, can you hear that police alarm? The guy said, yeah, mate, you can get the keys to go in at any time. You have to be supervised in there because of the leak. And I went, okay, the leak, the boiler problem, something about carbon monoxide. Okay. Someone in chat can Google about. I just don't really know. I was just like, but he just did not have a face of messing around. And he goes, yeah, you can ring up any time and go and get your stuff. If you need to go in and out, you just can't sleep there. You can't do any of your, I was explaining to him, I play video games. He's like, no, you don't. I'm like, I play video games, and that's like, yeah, I was like, all right. He says to do my stuff, and he was like, well, you can't go in.
Nope.
So anyhow, that night, yesterday, I say to Will, can I sleep here? And he goes, yeah. And so I sleep at Will's. And he lays out this crusty mattress on the floor and says, sleep. And I go, okay. The thing I found out about Will, Rambo, Will Basut, is that he sleeps without the heating on.
Oh.
He sleeps in the cold. The other thing that Wilbur was so gracious to do was to not give me a blanket. I found this out after he'd gone to bed, and I woke up in this cold, dark little cupboard room without a blanket, just shuddering at 4 a.m. I was like, oh my god.
Oh no. So
I get my coat over me. I bought a new black coat also I left my blue coat at home. And I'm like, oh. This was also at the moment at 4 a.m. I realized in the night, I am in fact homeless. I am literally homeless.
You've kind of done this to yourself, man. I'm gonna be real.
No,
you've kind of done this to yourself now. At this point.
No, okay. And anyhow, I have to be dead. So I'm in the Brighton library. So I'm in the Brighton library. It is I'm not sure what time. I think it's open really quite late. I'm so currently I've got this on. I'm not sure where I should sleep tonight. I'm thinking I might try and get a cab to Toby's, but that's an hour and a half away. No, because what I found out today, Rambo, because I need to shave my face because of my hairy, great manly face.
Okay.
It turns out I'm not old enough to buy razors. They took me down. And then I found out I'm also not old enough to buy a hotel for the night. So you have to be 18.
Oh my, you just ruined yourself. You just absolutely ruined yourself. My god.